podcast going.
Oh my God.
Oh no. Just talk.
I like how Kendall just drops things on people.
Why does it say Marion County Detective Unit?
That's the last time.
You're not going to drop a dime on me, buddy. All right. So we will go to page 6, Overcomer's Prayer. We have made it to yet another Thursday, everybody. It's another Thursday, Jeff. It's another Thursday. We made it. We made it.
What about Thursday?
We made it.
Oh, yeah.
Another Thursday. Cheyenne, we made it. It's another Thursday.
Amen.
We made it. Kendall's feeling it.
I'm in. Back on fire, bro.
Yeah, we made it to another Thursday, man. It's grateful.
It feels good to be sober, man.
It does.
Yeah.
Even last time I did it, it didn't feel good to be like. It didn't feel good like this. You know what I mean?
How long can you run through the trenches
I know.
and like see everybody around you like living this great life that you already knew existed, and it's like you're just trying to get pulled out of the rut. But every time someone reaches their hand down, and
Get out.
maybe later. Just want to make sure you're gonna be there when
Not today. Not today.
I heard a saying one time, peer pressure works both ways. Peer pressure to rise up just as much as to pull you down.
Rise up.
Yeah, it can build you up or tear you down.
You say, come on, man, let's do it.
Yeah, we made it to another Thursday, guys. Just want to say that again. We're grateful, right?
Yeah.
We're not supposed to be here. Are you supposed to be here, Mike?
Absolutely.
I don't think you're supposed to be here, bro.
Absolutely not. Not even with a smile on my face.
No.
Many times over.
So we got to be grateful.
Very grateful.
Kendall's definitely not supposed to be here.
I'm happy to be here on my own terms.
Right. Amen. Yeah. No paper to sign tonight, you know.
It's a choice that I made.
There's a different freedom when it's you willingly.
Yeah.
Remember when drug court used to let us sign our own papers? Or you'd sign mine and I'd sign yours back in the day?
I think
I don't think they ever even looked at any of mine.
They didn't care. Yeah.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
knew.
A lot of mine in the beginning.
Yeah.
Had to like use different colored pens and then like strip one and like crumple it all.
Yeah, make it look like it was used.
You know, I was
Yeah.
doing that. I was doing that at the very beginning too, and then I was like, then it got, you know, they slowly start taking the meetings away from you where you don't have to do as many.
Yeah.
So I was like doing big group, doing this, and I can't remember. There was like one other that I would do for the week. You know what I'm saying? And it got down to 2, and I was already a member here. You know what I mean? And
Right.
big group took care of that.
Let's leave this in the middle.
Alright.
It should catch everything.
I miss those days though, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too.
I miss those. I miss the accountability of it, and I miss the love, man. Because them women loved us.
We had the greatest group, though, man. Our group was the best. You know, we go in there on Tuesdays, and Sammy, you know, even Dennis.
I talked to Sam today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sam's
man.
doing good. I talked to him every once in a while.
Yeah.
He gets his drink on.
Oh man.
That accountability is always still there. It's just we're not showing up, interacting with those same people that are literally like crying out for us to stay involved. You know, they've reached out tons of times.
But whenever they do reach out to you, you're able to be like, yeah, I'm still grateful. You know, that's what I tell Tracy every time I see her. She's
I
like,
talked to her the other day.
She'll be like, hey, how you doing? I'm thinking about you. I'm still grateful.
You know what I love about Tracy Dobbins, man? She said, I talked to her every, I could meet her every week. I had in a little office back there, and I would meet her every Saturday. And I talked to her the other day, man, and she said, listen, I talked to she said, what's going on with you? I said, I'm just struggling right now, man. People saying stuff bothering me. And she said, you got to look at it this way, Cooner. Jesus was persecuted. She said, and you believe in him. So why aren't they going to persecute you?
Right.
She said, it's just how it is.
Yeah.
She said, that doesn't mean that you're doing wrong. He damn sure didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that totally since she said that, man, I had just such an easement on me. You know what I mean? Well, you know what? That woman was absolutely right. And I'm that glad, man. That's why I still continue to talk to her, man.
She's good people.
Yeah.
Very good people.
She was one of them that supported us all the way through the beginning of this, man.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? When there wasn't a lot of other people supporting. So
Somebody.
that might be her.
Are we gonna pray it in?
Yeah, let's turn to page 6.
Oh yeah, that's Kelly.
Take a deep breath.
Let's maybe you wanna wait for him?
Yeah, let's wait.
Who is it?
We're having some late comers join us.
Well, let's go ahead and get. You want to wait for them to get prayed in?
Look like she's on a cigarette
Oh,
break.
there they are. We can wait.
Everybody, be on your best behavior.
That's behavior.
Michael.
What is that?
Don't go messing with the lights, tinkering around.
Sparks flying.
Were you here?
I will never live that down. All I was trying to do was turn the lights on, man.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Take a seat anywhere you'd like.
Yeah, there's books laid out wherever you're comfortable.
Water
sitting.
and snacks and coffee up there if you like.
Yeah, we got coffee, water. Come on down a little closer to us so we can hear you.
You don't bite?
No. The doctor said my COVID's all cleared up and everything.
Yeah.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
Kelly?
Hey.
I haven't seen you guys.
You really? Okay.
I actually bought your book
Hey.
for my XOA, yeah.
Good to see you.
I know, right?
Hey.
Forever.
I'm Mike.
I think
Hey,
Jeff
Mike.
got up
Jeff,
forever.
I was gonna give you a handshake, you know what I mean? I'm like, you know.
How are you?
I'm
Nice
good.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
You're right on time. Don't worry.
Where's coffee?
There's water over there. Like,
I can help you with it.
Why don't you help her out, Taylor? And help her out.
Yeah, you just take a seat and I'll get it for you.
You gonna stick your finger in it? Coffee, Mom?
Alright, well, we were turning to page 6. We saw y'all coming, so we waited on you.
Okay.
But,
We would take care.
That's a long way.
Yeah. Well, and,
Wow.
Ayla, but,
That's scary on Payne's
Yeah, I
Prairie.
don't like it.
they go to the beach for it, yeah. And
I got all kinds of food. When the free
then she
food
got
comes
thrown out
out,
the first set of them in there.
No way. All right.
You don't want coffee, Mother? Thank you.
Like I need to do this OCD message. Amen. We close it up a little bit.
Yeah, we did. Whatever you want to do, man.
And we can kind of stay in this general area. It doesn't-
Yeah.
We don't have a big open end.
You gonna relocate?
I'm relocating.
All right.
So if you want to turn to page 6, every week we kind of say this, we made it to another Thursday. If you didn't know, we've been doing this group for over 2 years now, so it kind of blows us away to think about how long we've been doing it. But we're grateful for this church and Pastor Lewis for allowing us to do this. But if you want to turn to page 6, take a deep breath. This is the Overcomer's Prayer. And we'll just say it together, nice and slow. Let the words sink in. Lord Jesus Christ,
I abandon myself to you.
I
give myself to you
just as I am. The good, the bad, and the indifferent. I hold nothing back. I give you my fears, my resentments, and my anger. I give you my powerlessness, my failures, and my defeats. I make you Lord over all of me. I renounce everything that is not from you or of you. Give to me the power and grace to love you and to serve you. Fill me with your joy and your peace. Have mercy on me and help me this day. Lord Jesus, if I should change my mind later about all this, then do it anyway in spite of me. I give you my will, change it as you see fit. Deliver me from my self-seeking. Make me into one who helps others and desires to do your will. Amen. So be it.
Alright.
Nice.
Alright, so we got some visitors, right?
Yes, we do.
What do you want to do? What's the plan?
just go around, check in, and then, you know, it'll all work out so she'll have some time to do her testimony if she wants to get deep into it or however long.
You want to start on the right then? Let's see how it's doing on the right.
Yeah, you didn't dodge it this week.
Oh man, I can't say pass. Anyway, I'm Jeff.
What's up, Jeff?
Hey, Jeff.
Recovery for 4 years now. Yeah, just grateful to be here.
Nice.
Just really celebrate this Tuesday. I would have been here Tuesday night if I had it celebrated at my 2-year anniversary. Married.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Been together for 20 years, but 2 years of marriage. It took this group to convince me to get there, to get
Yeah,
I mean,
that's right.
I need some encouragement. I got a lot of it here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially your mom and all, you know, she was a
Yeah.
great encouragement. And just thankful, man. I'm just so blessed to have such a good girl. And, you know, like I said, I'm blessed on so many different levels, and man, I just feel like that, you know, that I have every chance to stay clean, no reason to go back to that life. And so, every day's a blessing. You know, I just can't say much more than that. I guess, you know.
How's everything going with the properties and stuff?
Good. Everybody's paying, just trying to get out of debt. You know, that's about it. You know, just the credit card bills stacking up. It's just a matter of just try to, you know, just keep paying them down, and but everybody's paying, and I don't have to struggle with that at all. Everything's like I said, man, that's it's one of the blessings. You know, just multiple ones. I could go on and on about talking about. Yeah, just I don't know. It's been, and just like I said, I can't say lucky. You know what I mean? It's just there's no luck in it. You know what I mean? It's all God's hand. You know what I mean? I've struggled so much with my marriage and struggled so much with my work, and now everything just goes so easy, and it's just like I know it's all because of my faith that's multiplied my the blessings. I mean, it's been a long time with Him, and it pays off. It pays in dividends.
It's us that usually complicates everything, right?
Yeah.
Like God,
You know, what am I going to do when the devil comes up, puts me on the heels? What am I going to do? How am I going to fight him? You know what I mean? And he's always coming at me, man, either personally or he comes through me through other people. You know what I mean? So, you know, I have to be always caught up in the Word of God in order to be ready for that spiritual battle that's always in front of me. You know.
this is how I fight my battle.
Yeah.
I remember that song.
Good one.
But I'm on passing and sweating like crazy.
Yeah, man. It's
I got
Take a deep breath. Let's see if anybody had any questions for Jeff?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. We usually like interview.
What is your wife's testimony as far as seeing the change in you since before and after?
I mean, I don't know. We really don't talk about that too
No?
much. You know what I mean? But I know that. Huh?
Hid it from her.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know how you pulled that off. if I relapse or hit the pipe and come home, she literally knows me. Like I don't know.
I
Where
was
you
good
been?
at covering my tracks, you know what I'm saying? And
then
I would I would do everything she want done, you know, to make her not be upset. Like, and that was the problem. That compounded things because when I got off drugs, then it was like now I had to, you know, now there was no benefit for me to be good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like a whole game changed. And I was like, I gotta get some help, man.
That's hilarious.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, you want the stuff watered outside? Oh, you be vacuuming, you mop. Hey, what are you wash the dishes?
Yeah.
Oh, they get my dope, man. You know, I'm gonna do whatever you can.
Yeah, you can like stick your head in outside or something.
Yeah.
And then you take that away, and you're like, oh man, I gotta get by with whatever, you know, without that little bonus, you know.
New relationships, survival skills.
Yeah, it'll take a little. You don't realize how much the drinking or the drugs put that little extra pep in your step.
Yeah.
So when you're without it, like.
Yeah, you're unbalanced.
But we forget before we started using like how healthy we were and how like chemically well like maintained and balanced. But like that stuff will affect you the longer you do it.
And I couldn't do as much when I was on the pain pills. I couldn't do as much when I came off. I literally just had like take 2 years off and just go into recovery mode because of the pain I had to deal with and stuff. It was like I wouldn't do no work at all physically because I knew that if I would get off of them, I had to just completely shut down. I mean, just basic little walks or something like that. But as far as anything physical, and now it's to the point where my business, where I make sure I pay everybody to do everything for me physically, so I don't hurt myself, make things more complicated, as far as pain, because I can't get back to the pain source, I just refuse to. I'm only gonna pay. I might as well pay labor than paying pills. You know what I mean?
Good point.
But that's it. I'm ready to pass on.
We got a lot.
Thank you.
What kind of work you need done tomorrow?
Nice. I was meaning. Yeah, I'll talk to you later about it.
Okay.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Appreciate it.
All right, I guess it's my turn. Kendall Overcomer.
What's up, Kendall?
Right? Alcoholic addict, all that good stuff. Trying to think what's going on with me. Life's getting better. Seems like, well, you guys know the relapse, like, changed me. Like, I lost a lot of myself in that time, and kind of like lost confidence, motivation, and but it's been a long time since that happened, and so I'm slowly kind of getting some pep back in my step, but it's not nothing that I'm doing. I've been praying in the mornings and like throughout the day, and I shared some of the epiphany I had with you guys last week, a little bit of it, but like I was driving and I just kind of had like a sincere moment with God, because I've been running from him. Like exactly what you said before you got baptized. Like I knew that he was calling me, but I wouldn't answer. And you can only run for so long before you finally just surrender, and which is insanity, because I remember how good life was when I was serving the Lord, even just a small amount. And but like I was just driving and like holding the steering wheel, and like I was looking at my arms. It's like, what the hell have I done? I'm all tatted up. And then I was just thinking about where I was when I started getting these tattoos. I was in prison. And then it just kept like this, I don't know, it was like my life was just kind of flashing right before me. And I was just like, oh my God, like I have taken this life for granted so much. And like before I know, I was just like apologizing, like crying out. I ended up calling my mom, I called my dad, like, hey, I just want you to know I'm sorry, like truly sorry. I mean, everything I put him through, having to bomb me out, all the lawyers, all the money, when I died, like, and them having to pray over me and like thinking they lost their only son. Like, we don't really realize what we're doing to the people around us until we get some clean time and some sobriety, can like look back and actually feel emotions again that aren't just like chemically induced. Like, I mean, I remember there would be times when Chelsea, my fiance, would be like holding my daughter at the front door, and it was like a decision right there. It was like, you can either come inside or you can give me the dope you have. And like I would literally make the decision to drive off and go get high, rather than like, here's my dope, come inside. And like that's crazy how much it like had a hold of me. And you know, I can admit it now, like, but if you were to ask me when I was in it, I would somehow try to lie out of it or downplay it. So, and everything that's been happening lately, it's just been, it's an illusion. Most of it's an illusion, or it's deception. And all the things that we put that's from the world, all the materials, like anything that we fear, anything that we worry about, is really just a figment of our imagination. Like, and that's what I was saying when I got to the point after I repented on that car ride home and like made amends with everybody close to me through a phone call. I was just like, it's just me and you. I'm looking everywhere but the right direction, and I'm wondering why my life's unmanageable, or why I'm finding myself in a circle of insanity or depression or isolating. Like, so I think I broke it down enough that, you know, I'm praying again. So it's good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was tough for you, man. But don't you think you kind of humbled down a little bit this last year, kind of refocusing?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, what happened has helped me.
I mean, it was all chanting in the beginning, but I mean, the way it was running, we were just like six gunning, not even knowing what we were doing, which was good. We were just like, God lead, that's what we used to always say.
But have you ever thought about it like the disciples? They were just fishing
know,
one
that's
day
what
and they
I'm
was
saying.
like, hey, we're going to go preach. And they're probably looking at that. What? I don't know.
Preach, I'm not a preacher.
Eyes are opening and he's feeding 5,000 people. They're just learning as they go,
Yeah. Because, you're right, though. There was a point when we were doing things like through Halo and for the church, like that was, it was a message that we were getting from God. And then, there was times where it was just like flesh. This was used to be like a recovery meeting, and then like a few months into it, we were literally like preaching on stage, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, it's not like we just. I mean, I'm a burnout drug addict. It's not like those good ideas came from it's not like we were.
No. I think we let other people kind of influence us in the wrong directions. The people we were looking at for leadership kind of steered us the wrong way a few times. But
Yeah. But we're doing good. I'm going to be getting married in the next 90 like 90 days or something. Yeah, let's do it. How much longer are you going to let me knowingly live in sin, right? I mean, come on, guys. If Christ comes back right now, I mean, what am I going to tell him?
Well, we had some stones in here. We're going to give you 3 more weeks. And then that
All right, there is a little bit of like motivation behind it. We've been like celibate for like a few months.
Oh!
So I mean, it's just clock's ticking, all right, in many different ways. So
let's line this thing up.
I think it would be cool, and it might even like.
Don't get the expectations too high after marriage, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let them be high.
Or you think we're getting it all the time?
Kill it. Let them have that first match.
What I'm saying?
Don't kill it,
Sorry.
bro.
I'm sorry if I offended anybody.
Yeah, a big one.
Hey, Kendall, I'll say this.
sure.
I'll say this.
A big one?
Yeah, we're gonna have a wedding.
You got
A big wedding.
Big
Oh, you
wedding.
know it's gonna be crazy wedding at Chelsea.
Oh,
Well, I mean, we'll probably just do it here or on the lake or something. Right?
yeah.
How nice is it at Grant's? Anyways, your turn, Mike. Thanks for letting me share.
Thanks, Kendall.
Thanks, guys.
My name's Mike. I'm an addict. What am I sharing about my week?
Yeah, whatever, man. Check in. How you doing? How you feeling?
Your thoughts? How you
Man,
feeling?
I'm good, man.
Your emotions?
Look good, man.
They're under control.
Okay, that's rare.
I'm not an emotion, right?
Under control of who?
Huh?
Of who?
My emotions?
Are under control of who?
Who's controlling your emotions right now?
said
Mike?
Oh, God is, man. I mean, I'm not controlling anything.
All right.
I'm
That's
just,
a textbook answer right
Yeah,
there.
the textbook, man. I don't know.
God got it.
yeah. It's funny that just came up because I was thinking when we were upstairs, I'm like, man, what am I going to share about? Because it's just been a good week. I mean, it's
being a good week.
it's just been getting better and better. But you know what it is, man? I have absolutely like taken my hands off the wheel completely, and I just like where I was like chasing dope. I'm just chasing coolers at the dollar store now. You know what I mean? I get up in the morning, no alarm clock. Normally I'm in there brushing my teeth and I'm having to run back to the bedroom and shut it off. You know, it's just, and
Yeah, break it down. You chasing coolers full
oh,
of beer?
no, I work. I service coolers for Dollar General and Family Dollar. So, it's just been good, man. I mean, I haven't been getting home until like 9, 10 o'clock at night. And I was thinking the other day, man, this kind of sucks. And, well, what else would I be doing? Sitting at home alone? So, I mean, I try to hit a meeting every night. I live like 45 minutes that way, and I'll go 45 minutes south to go to Wildwood to go do a meeting, you know what I mean? It's just, I've been kind of just doing things different this time, man. I found a group of guys, well, they're men and women, but mainly the men in this group called Robbers Roost out of Wildwood that, man, they're really, you know, I do AA besides this, and they're like really, man, they're like us, man. They remind me of us at the beginning. And I think, man, these guys got multitudes of years, and they've been doing this the whole time, and you know, it's like they're like really giving and understanding and just easy to talk to, and they're caring, and you know, man, they go out of their way, man, to check on me. You know what I mean? And man, I'm sticking with the winners this time, man. I'm just, you know what I mean? You guys know, I mean, I'm close with all you guys. I'm very things different this time, man. I limit the access to me, and because I know that I'm very easily influenced, and I mean, very, very easily influenced. So I know that's like one of my weak things, man. I want to help everybody, but then that help turns into something else, turns into something else, turns into something else, and so. I'm doing good, man. I'm sober another day. I was grateful when I woke up this morning at 5 o'clock. I was tired, but I got on my hands and knees and prayed like I do every morning. Make time for that. That's like the most important thing to start my day with. And this life's good, man. Sober. I mean, I can't say that like a year ago. I mean, you know, yeah.
Good stuff, Mike.
Hey, Cheyenne, what's happening?
I ain't got nothing. I'm
Hey,
good.
Cheyenne.
What's up?
I'm good.
What you thinking?
Nothing.
What's on your mind?
Nothing.
Something
Talk to us.
positive. One positive
School
thing.
going all right?
I'm
Aren't
gonna
you
put her
about
on
to
blast.
graduate?
How many days with no vape?
I don't know, almost 2 weeks.
See?
You haven't.
Hey, what's up? I'm doing with you. I'm wearing a patch right now, man. I got a
I
patch
did a
on.
cold turkey.
What? I can't do that, but I'm trying to.
I can't believe
Wearing a patch.
you haven't. I don't know if I can do it.
She surprised me. I was fucking praying for her, but like iron will.
She was on edge that first day. She went off too, man. She was
Oh no,
bouncing
it's
off.
worse now that I'm in the middle.
Huh?
It's really bad.
It's bad now. I'm about to get
I think it's like just the habit, like the motion of.
No,
You know.
that's not bothering me now. It's I want nicotine, like right now.
I get it. I get it. Yeah, that's one of the hardest ones to let go of. You know what I'm talking about? Like if you go to jail or do a stint in rehab, or if you're like confined away from nicotine, doesn't matter how long really, when you get out, it's like getting a pack of smokes. That's like, I don't know why it's like that.
Alright, well, if you don't want to share, you don't have to.
And what's going on with school? So you like about to graduate or something
Yeah.
like that?
I'm almost done.
Any calls back about jobs?
What?
Calls back about jobs? You applied at Publix, right?
Whatever
No.
happened to
You
clothes?
never applied.
I have to work on my resume. Mom doesn't want me to apply until I get that.
Did you talk to Debbie?
have a
She's a
resume?
master at that.
Yeah, Debbie. I'm sure Debbie
She's
will
a
help
master.
you. She's really good with it.
Yeah. That's what she did for human resources manager for a long time.
And check it out. You know somebody personally over here to the left that can get you on an inside track.
Oh, with my mom helping her out with the resume and all that?
Yeah.
Right.
You done? She's done.
Thanks,
so I'm Casey,
Cheyenne.
Thank you,
Good.
Cheyenne.
Thanks,
overcomer by Jesus, lost without him.
What's up, Casey?
What's up, man? 2009, I got out of jail and God restored everything, really, kids, job, all that stuff, friends. This week, I'll keep it short on this week. Actually went to Panera with your mom. I think it was Sunday or Saturday. Must have been
Sunday?
Saturday or Sunday.
I don't know why I don't ever get invited to any of these things.
Oh, did bro? I've been asking. She's always like, "Yeah, we'll go get coffee," and it's been like a year. And now you know how she is. She's like, "Yeah, we'll do that," and then you never. She's a great lady though. His mom, I look up to her a lot. Like she's like a mother to me. She's very. So it was pretty cool. I had kind of back-to-back mom moments because I'm pretty close with my ex-wife's mother, and we've been talking a lot lately. So I talked with her for like 4 hours on the phone. I think it was Friday night, and then the next day went out and we just talked and those healthy, like you were talking about, being around people who are winners, those healthy relationships for me are what keeps me from looking for another dysfunctional relationship. Because my deal is codependency, you know, and I'm a single dad and I want to devote myself to that and not go try to find another woman to stick in that hole to kill the pain, you know. And so having those good relationships, you know, with healthy people who are on the right track and don't want anything, you know, besides just healthy friendship, I long for that. And this week was just a really jackpot of it. Just, you know, having like moms. It's like having moms because my mom's not in my life, so, and it really fills a huge gap for me. So it really is a miracle because in doing the step work, I've seen that. Not that I've like done the hardcore mode. I've done the easy mode, but just through reflection and seeking healing from God, I've learned that a lot of my abandonment issues that were destructive in my marriage came from maternal abandonment. So having those, you know, spiritual mothers really just is a redemption for me. So, I'm thankful to God for that. And hopefully, I could be that brother or son or, you know, dad or whatever to anybody else too. And you guys, you know, wouldn't have made it this far without the group. So.
I see a lot of father figure in you, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because I was arrested for child abuse in 2009. I spanked my daughter and left bruises on her, guilty as charged. And that, you know, that eats at you. Even though the relationship's restored, you know, you don't want to ever go back there and be that person. That's redemption. Because I don't deserve it. I'm not an expert. I just, you know, ask God for forgiveness, and you know, like we can be that. You can be that son now. You can make your mom proud, dude. Your mom brags on you all the time. I don't know if you know that. She's always just bragging on you. Kendall's doing this. Kendall's doing that. Kendall, you got to watch the video. Kendall's rapping. God's got him. God's got him. He's on fire. He's on fire.
That's right.
Right. So I won't mention names, but somebody. After a meeting one night, somebody said, because your mom was bragging on you, and somebody was like, well, you know, he needs to be very careful because the devil can just grab him like that, and he needs to know this, and your mom was not hearing it. She said, my son is free, he is delivered, and he's not going back. And she just like walked away. She said, God's got him. I'm not hearing this.
Sounds like
You'd be like mid-relapse, and she'd be like, it's okay.
She'd be out in the front yard.
Shut up. And she'd be like in despair, and all of a sudden snap out of it and be like, but you know what? God's got that boy. He's coming back. Powerful stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to shut up, though. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Casey.
Yeah.
Thanks, Casey. Hello.
Hey, what are we supposed to say?
Check in.
Social security number,
What's your
bank
name?
account, routing number.
You don't want any of that. I mean, my check-in is that,
What's your name?
Hey, Kelly.
Kelly.
Hey,
My name is
Kelly.
My check-in is that I'm thankful to be here with people that are walking in faith and, you know, walking in. I wanted to be here with people walking in faith and also sobriety. And that's a huge part of my walk. And that was why I sought this out. And I don't think I can do the sobriety thing without my higher power. I've tried just the AA, and no offense to it, but I can't do it without. So I am trying to work this huge, strong program, and it's working daily, and I'm trying to do everything different, you know, and I'm trying to, like everything that I have heard in the past where it was so repetitious to me, where it was like so monotonous, where it was like blah, 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 and I said it and repeated it and said it and repeated it, and I could almost hear it. I'm not doing that so much, and I'm more like thinking through a lot of things now, and I'm reaching out to more instead of just going to the same people and the same thing over and over and over and over, and hearing the same stories over and over and over. I'm trying to, hear from different avenues, and that way I don't think I'm hearing too many different opinions. I think I'm educating myself, where I'm super glad to be here and get a breath of fresh air right now, even though it's hot as heck in here.
Yeah, it's hot.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But
I don't think did we turn the AC on?
no, it feels like it's muggy as
Very much.
yeah. But you guys, this is so nice right now.
Nice.
Nice.
That was some good stuff.
No, I'm not thirsty. I'm just
Mike, you know where the
hungry.
AC's at? Please, God, help us.
Are you sure you want me to do that?
Yes.
They have sparks flying over there.
I think we might have.
He's gonna heat it up.
Patrick's Kindle.
Yeah.
Kindle.
That's funny. That was good stuff. You know why? Because I know exactly what you're talking about. Like when we were in treatment together,
Yeah.
it was you and me. We were both sitting at the front, and which is like the most important. That's the best seat in the house. Everybody that's pretty much behind us.
Well, we were the most important people there too.
That's
Right.
awesome. Because basically, a few chairs beside, behind us, or some people that are in it, and then the further it gets back, people are passing notes, they're
Yeah.
fraternizing, and then they get released out of nowhere, and then they're dead within
Right.
days.
And they all.
But it was like we're sitting up there, and the counselors are chairing the meetings, so it's like you want to share something that's really like tearing you up, and but you're scared to share it, so you just repeat what everybody else is saying, so you sound good, and then you get out quickly. But it's once you dig a little deep and just take that step, of faith and share from the heart, and like, hey man, I'm struggling with this, and then I get what you're saying though. It's good that you're networking with different people, because we do get comfortable in recovery, and the circle will get smaller and smaller until before you know it, you're not even reaching out to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And you're left with your own thoughts, your own ideas.
That's not a good idea.
I mean, honestly, how many people do you reach out to? I think I rarely call James. Every now and then, might message him.
I reached out to you as soon as I got them count.
I think a good goal for us is to have at least five people, right, that we can call, or that we do call
Minimum.
throughout the week. 5 different phone
Yeah, I
calls.
just got out of treatment. That's called a.
Call list.
Well, I mean, you call this, but it's like your sober network or something like that. It's supposed to be like 8
sober
people or some your sober network.
You just call different people, pick different people's brains. And
I mean, you're on mine. I call you every day. I have been.
Oh, I know. Anything else you want to share, Kelly?
No, but it's just, I think that he will place those people in our lives, if we listen. Because like Erica, she's
Yeah.
big in mine right now.
Nice.
And you also know who's not, and it's not those people that, for me, fortunate, you were cool as all get out. You were Mr. Hip Hop, in there. But I'm just saying,
We had fun though. Playing
yeah, we did have a
volleyball.
blast in there. You gotta admit it. But you gotta be careful, because you will get caught up in trying to be friends with and you don't realize that that's what got me drunk.
I've had that happen to me too.
That was what got me right there, was trying to, I never was that person that tried to fit in, but I was definitely that person that tried not to not fit in, I was that person that never wanted to not be popular, you know. So, I mean, when they say you drink, I drank for anything, you know, and at the end I drank to use any emotion there was, I drank, you know,
You look good.
well, thank you.
You look a lot
This
different.
is no makeup, too. She was getting on me for not having any makeup on.
You look a lot. You look maybe it's different hairstyle since the last time I seen you.
I gained weight.
You look healthy. That's all I'm
Yeah,
looking
well,
at.
thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Karen.
What you got, man?
Hey, Carol.
Hey, Carol.
Carol. Back to CJ.
Nice.
And it's for me, because I don't know, I never drank or smoked, I just didn't like it.
She accidentally had a drink one time on a cruise, accidentally, because she loves non-alcoholic pina coladas, and it was so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, I had to get it out.
And the way she's smiling, it's hard to believe
Oh,
she
it
didn't
was
like
so
it.
funny. I wish I had it recorded. Oh, okay, go ahead.
But, so, for me, I guess, with trying to support Kelly, do that. And I appreciate what you're starting with the parents about it.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
That is so vital. I knew nothing. And so we made it. She's gonna make it.
Yeah,
I'm like, is it your mama? It says, who is it? It said,
his mom.
your
Yep.
Kim's mom.
Yeah.
Debbie.
Claire, yeah.
Debbie.
I would burn in Jesus' name. Devil can't have my child.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You know,
Amen to that.
There's a bloodline there
Yeah,
in Jesus.
that's right.
That's me.
Yes.
Good stuff.
What church are you with?
It's in Chieflands called the Lighthouse Word Church.
Nice.
Remember, I kept wanting you to come there and rap? When you were in the centers, I kept saying, Kendall, you gotta go to my mom's church and rap.
I was like,
We-
wind me up.
No.
What? I did. I wanted him to come rap.
We've done rap song. I'm not like a rapper.
I
Like,
wanted
I'm
him
not
to be a
striving
rapper,
to be like.
I wanted him to be a rap
I
artist.
might be able to spit something out.
He is a rap artist. He's just not. You know,
I know that one.
I don't think if I were to ever like become famous and rich, that would be a casket right there.
Yeah.
Right, but I thought then you could go to my mom's church and
Actually,
Hey, who did that? Didn't Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre do that with the casket on the stage years ago?
Maybe, I don't know. Snoop Dogg footage unreal in my memory. No. Actually, if I were wealthy and rich, everyone would be like, I'd make sure everybody would be straight. That's for sure. Like anybody that came in my vicinity, because like I'm like basically broke and I'm trying to like work miracles for people that are suffering. So.
God sees that, man.
I was.
Who
I'm
knows
not,
where your
I'm like
heart is,
not
bro?
trying to brag about it because it didn't even happen. But I put in like 3 bids on 3 different vehicles, and because I was going to give it away to like a mother in need, and then today, or like 2 days ago, all of them, people were outbidding me. Like I was like, and it got like over up to like $1,500 now. It's just like. And then anyways, then my truck broke down 2 days ago. So I'm just like, all right. It could be a message. Like God could be like, hey man, you can't even take care of your own stuff right now, bro. I don't think you need to be buying a car and just giving it away. But we'll see. I mean, that's where my heart's at. I just wish I was able to really do it, you know, without there being some kind of without it actually putting me in a financial burden to be able to help others. But you know, in time, right?
Yeah. I mean, it could be something.
One thing I really want to do. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I want to get a van, so we can
to
just
pick people
ride
up?
around and pick everybody up. And come to our meeting on Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah, round them up.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And then we can pass the basket just to keep gas in
You can
it.
use it on Sundays too if anybody needs
Yeah,
it.
Sunday church services.
Use it on our outings.
Or any
and
events,
stuff.
you know, like the recovery. What's the Scooby-Doo van?
Mystery machine.
Yeah, some kind like the recovery machine, something
Yeah.
cheesy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, take them to the springs, take people, whatever.
We got to start doing that again too. It's summertime again. Have the Halo cookouts and stuff. Man. Well, I can't run too late tonight. Ava's with her grandma. I gotta get there so they can leave to go to the lake.
What time is it?
It's after 8 now.
Oh, okay. Anybody have any final words? Any burning desires?
Yeah, I just want to say something to Kelly. So I got out of the centers. I've been here with Halo since the beginning, and when we first started this, my wife, I was sober, and my wife, died of a drug overdose, and in fact, Kendall's mom, Debbie, was the one that it happened at Kendall's house, and his mom was the one that found her, and so I stayed sober for a while. But then I've ultimately, I got sober on this church. I've been a member here for 7 years, and I wasn't working on myself, and ultimately I ended up going back out. Well, I just got out of the centers a handful of months ago, and I felt like I had this bond with people in the centers. I wanted to hang out with them. I wanted to be a part of them, and I had a hard time finding that happy medium and distancing myself from them. Because I watched literally, I think, in the group that I was in the month before and the month after, 20-something people, there's only 3 of us that are sober. And I almost got caught up in it. You know what I mean? And it's hard because I felt like I had a bond with these people. I mean, I poured my heart out in these groups, man. I listened to their garbage, they listened to mine. I hated them because I was looking across the tables and I hated everybody in there. And that's a strong word for me, but I'm looking across the table and I'm seeing myself in so many different faces, in so many different forms, in so many different ways. So I felt like I had this bond with these people, man. And God's blessed me every time. Every time, man, He's always there for me. And I just wanted to share some of what was being given to me with these people. And they just didn't want to hang on long enough, man, before that miracle happened. And, there's that happy medium, man, that you have to find where you don't put yourself in situations. And, that's all I just kind of wanted to say. Choosing friends wisely, and I make myself very limited to anybody that's not in recovery. You know what I mean? And these guys here, this is my family, and this church is my family. But, yeah. I'm just making that comment based on something you were saying about, how you went back out and drinking. And maybe I misunderstood, but limiting your access to people, especially in early recovery, is like a big thing. Don't hang out with people in early recovery.
Yeah, that's a good rule.
It's something you have to live by. It
You
hurt.
dating anybody, Kelly? You all right? Are you wanting to date anybody?
No, sure, Kendall, are you available?
I'm just saying,
No.
at your meetings and stuff, have you been
No.
flirting or getting close to any of the guys?
You mean like Jerry?
I don't know.
You talking about how Jerry and I did?
That's right. Yeah, I'm just saying because I don't know. The girls in the halfway house, you guys are going to those meetings faithfully.
Oh, I haven't even met any guys, no.
Okay.
No, I haven't even put on makeup.
Are you in a halfway house here, locally? Halos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just seen a bunch of the girls from Halos at the meeting I just came from before here.
Yeah.
Good group of girls there.
So you got out, 2 weeks ago, right? Or how long you been out now?
What?
Well, you came here a few weeks ago, right? From down south?
Yeah. Well,
She was in a facility down south for 3 months.
Nice.
And then she transferred.
yeah.
Perfect. So you got about 4 or 5 months, 4 months sober now? That's awesome. That's good stuff.
No, I relapsed.
Since you got out?
No, while I was there, and then came back here.
Okay. Well, since you've been out though, that's really
right
when the rubber meets the road.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How did that even happen in there? How's that possible?
Snuck
a bottle in or something?
No, I got a job, and yeah.
Oh, you were working and earning your keep kind of deal, paying your way. That's how they were doing it. I think you're doing great. It's awesome. Keep coming. The women need you.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. Like we're just the open. Just this is how we do it. There's not like.
I hate the honesty part. You know I do. I hate that part, especially when my mom's sitting.
That's hard. That's always hard for you.
She didn't have a ride home. You know what I said?
Yeah.
I hate that honesty part. Yeah, okay, but yeah.
Well, in the weeks ahead, if you ever want a night where you get a little bit more time, you want to share your testimony, or if you have even somewhat of a sermon or anything, we're here. That's what we do. We hang out. We all get an opportunity to speak and share, and you get to take advantage of it if have as much as you want.
Yeah, right.
And it's not usually this hot in here. That's why I turned the air down.
We usually meet back there, but they're painting. We usually get here early. We usually get here early and cut the air conditioners on. We were all mixed
Of
up.
course, for me, it's fine. I'm there.
We went upstairs, came back downstairs. It was a rough start tonight.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
You hand me my phone, Mike. I guess we'll pray out, and then.